Imagine waking up to a world where fossil fuels are banned overnight, gas stations are empty, cars are stranded, and factories grind to a halt. The hum of daily life fades into silence as city lights flicker off, leaving us in darkness. Panic sets in as people scramble for alternatives. Bicycles, public transport, and even walking become the new norm. Grocery stores struggle to keep shelves stocked without trucks delivering supplies. But amidst the chaos, innovation sparks, communities rally together, sharing resources, and solar panels pop up on rooftops. This sudden shift forces us to rethink our dependence on fossil fuels, igniting a movement towards a cleaner, greener future. Imagine a world where nearly 95% of our transportation grinds to a halt. Planes are grounded, trucks are stopped, and subways stand still. Emergency services are paralyzed, leaving ambulances stuck without fuel. In just days, our food supply chains would collapse and supermarket shelves would empty. The chaos would be unimaginable. No deliveries, no groceries, no way to get help. This isn't just a scenario, it's a reality we're teetering on the edge of. Our dependence on fossil fuels is a ticking time bomb, and the consequences are dire. Oil is the lifeblood of our global economy. Imagine waking up to a sudden ban on oil. Markets would crash and millions would lose their jobs in oil, gas, mining, and transportation, vanishing overnight. Entire countries could spiral into economic collapse. The stock ticker would plummet, oil rigs would stand silent, and refineries would grind to a halt. We'd see protesters in the streets and long lines of the unemployed. This isn't just a scenario, it's a stark reality we must confront. The ripple effects would be felt everywhere, reshaping our world as we know it. Fossil fuels power about 60% of our global electricity. Imagine a world where that power suddenly vanishes. Cities plunge into darkness. No lights, no air conditioning, no internet. Families huddle around candles trying to stay warm. Hospitals reliant on backup generators struggle to keep life-saving equipment running. Meanwhile, glitchy computers flash warnings as stock markets crash. In an instant, our modern lives unravel, revealing just how fragile our reliance on fossil fuels truly is. Imagine a world where fossil fuels are a thing of the past. Pollution levels would plummet, and within weeks we'd see blue skies again. Cities like Delhi and Beijing, once shrouded in smog, would transform into vibrant hubs of life. CO2 emissions would drop dramatically, giving our planet a much-needed breather. Picture wildlife reclaiming urban spaces, birds singing in the streets, and nature flourishing right where we live. This isn't just a dream, it's a glimpse of what could be if we embrace cleaner energy. The Earth is ready for a revival, and so are we. Renewables are on the rise, but they are not quite ready to take over just yet. Solar, wind, hydro, and nuclear energy combined still fall short of meeting our total global demand. To make a real impact, we need to scale up production at lightning speed. Countries are investing heavily in green infrastructure, and engineers are working tirelessly to expand solar farms and wind turbines. The future is bright, but we must act fast to harness the full potential of these clean energy sources. Modern agriculture is a fragile web woven tightly with diesel, synthetic fertilizers, and refrigerated transport, all powered by fossil fuels. Imagine farms left to rot, tractors standing still, and trucks filled with spoiling food. Without these resources, our food production and distribution systems would crumble. And it's not just food. Water treatment plants could grind to a halt, leaving citizens scrambling for bottled water. This crisis isn't just a future threat, it's a reality we're teetering on the edge of today. The choices we make now will determine our survival. A sudden fossil fuel ban could unleash chaos like we've never seen. Picture this: riots erupting in cities as people demand energy and stability. Governments might crumble under pressure, with military forces taking to the streets to restore order. Nations could close their borders, fearing unrest spilling over. Some might even nationalize energy resources, igniting fierce geopolitical tensions. The world order as we know it would be shaken to its core as alliances fracture and new power dynamics emerge. This isn't just a shift in energy policy. It's a potential recipe for global upheaval. In time, the world will rise from the ashes, transforming into a smarter, cleaner, and greener place. Imagine bustling cities where electric buses glide silently through the streets, powered by renewable energy. Solar panels will adorn every rooftop, harnessing the sun's power to fuel our lives. Engineers will innovate groundbreaking technologies, while communities embrace sustainable living, recycling, and reusing like never before. Yes, the transition will be challenging, but it's a historic turning point, one that paves the way for a brighter, more sustainable future for all of us. A total overnight ban on fossil fuels. That's just not realistic. But it does highlight our dangerous dependence on them. We need to phase out phased approach, yes, transition to, and we must do it thoughtfully. Not a world where clean energy imaginable powers our lives. No powers our lives. Just a sustainable future. But it requires care. Choices we make today. The choices we make today will shape the future for generations. We do not inherit. Remember from our answers, we do not inherit that from our children. We borrow it from our wisely. Let's make sure we leave them a world worth living in.